In every European city you can see the cathedral, the building which for hundreds of years epitomised power and belief. Then, in the 19th century, as part of the Industrial Revolution, a new building became dominant, the railway station. And many of them look quite like cathedrals when you're inside. In the 20th century, the most impressive building in many cities is the hospital. And of course, the hospital has played a huge part in the second healthcare revolution, with the first being the revolution and the public health revolution of the 19th century. But we now know that to meet the challenge that's facing us of population ageing, new needs, technology being developed, and limited resources, we cannot rely on the structure of the health service alone, on hospitals or health centres, or indeed on good bureaucracies, although you need good bureaucracies for simple tasks like the fair and open employment of people. We also need to recognise we're in a third revolution now, the internet revolution, to think in a different way about organisations. We're in the network century. The 20th century was the century of the hospital. The 21st century is the century of the system and the network, with the system being a set of activities with a common set of objectives and an annual report for the people it serves. It could be a system for people with headache, a system for people with glaucoma, a system for people with multiple conditions, a system for people in the last year of life. These are systems, population-based systems. And in this module, we will define what is meant by a system, a network, and a pathway, and how they relate to the concept of integrated care. And then we'll cover the design and delivery of system-based healthcare. This is the future of healthcare.